Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a quad focus leg workout. This is a workout you can do at the gym or at home if you have the right equipment. I'm just going to be going through each move and explaining the move and how many sets and reps you should do for this workout. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to post a little picture of the workout that you can screenshot, and it'll have everything laid out for you so you can take it to the gym with you. With that said, let's get started. So the first move we're going to do is a barbell back squat. I typically would do 4 sets of 4 to 6 reps if you're lifting heavy. So for this workout, that's what I would do. If you're still a beginner, maybe if you're lifting light or just using the bar, maybe aim for more 8 to 10 reps and still 4 sets. So I'm not going to use any weights for this demonstration. So a barbell back squat, you place your hands on the bar, duck under, get your shoulders in the right position, your feet in a good base, have a good base with your feet, come up, back up, take your feet to where you need them, and then go down and come up. So again, I normally would be lifting heavy, so I would do probably 6 reps of this for 4 sets. I wasn't counting, so don't know how many that was. But then I would come back out and then I would rest for 2 minutes. So after resting for 2 minutes, I would then go into my next set of 4 to 6 reps. So again, you go under, pinch your shoulder blades back together so you have a good base, and come up, back up. I place my feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. My feet are a 45-degree angle. I keep my neck neutral, so just looking forward. And I go down and come back up, keeping a straight back. You don't want to arch your back because that could hurt your lower back. And you keep your knees out. And you can squeeze when you come to the top, but don't squeeze in. You can just engage your glutes. So that is the first move in our quad workout. Now we'll move on to the next one. So the next move are barbell reverse lunges, and we'll do 3 sets of 6 reps on each leg. So I like to do all 6 reps on one leg and then switch right into the other leg and then take my rest. I would do 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes rest. So with barbell reverse lunges, it's the same setup as a back squat. So again, you place your hands on the bar, you duck under, put your shoulder blades back together and get a good spot on the bar, and then you come up, back up, and then you start with whichever leg you prefer, and you just go down and come back up. You keep your hips facing forward the whole time. Pretend there's headlights on the front of your hips. You just want to keep them facing forward. And you have a slight lean forward since you have weight on your back. And then you would switch to the other leg. And the weight is going through the front foot, specifically your heel. You really want to focus on pushing through there. So that is a barbell reverse lunge. That's the second move I would do for this workout. And now we'll move on to a little superset. So next up we have a superset of Bulgarian split squats and then a single leg pistol squat sort of to the bench. So I'll just go over those. So for Bulgarian split squat, grab my weight here. I start down at the bottom like this. And so for quad focus, we want to be more upright rather than leaning forward, which is glute focus. So for this, you grab the weight in the opposite hand of your foot. You can have your knee over your toes for this. It's not going to hurt you. You kind of want to be closer to the box than you think. So you grab the weight. You want to make sure that you're like even in your upper body. And so I start down at the bottom just so I have like a good placement. And then you come up. And then you go down and up. And so I keep my body more upright because I'm focusing on the front quad, like of my front leg. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch to the other leg. And so I get in my position. And then come up. And you want to think of like more so sitting back and like hinging a little bit versus going like straight down. So I'm thinking about like moving my hips back to sit and coming back up. And for the placement of like your foot on the bench, I put my toes down, or some people do it like this. It's just whatever is comfortable. And the bench or box should be around your knee height. So that's how you know you have a good height for the Bulgarian split squats. And for both moves in the superset, we're going to do 8 on each leg, and we'll do 3 sets of the superset. So a superset is when you do one move and then go straight into another move, and then you take your rest. So we would do 8 on this leg, 8 on this leg, and then move into our next move, which I'm going to explain right now, and then we would take our rest, and I would take a 2-minute rest in between this. So the next move, I'm going to flip this a little bit higher. So this is like a good height for me to work on this move. So this move is a single leg squat to a bench. So for this move, I grab my dumbbell. It might be hard to use a dumbbell at first. I start sitting just so I know how far away from the bench I should be. So hold your weight here and you stick your front leg out and you come up. This move requires a lot of balance and control. So then you want to sit down and come up. You can place your foot down in between each rep if you need to, just to catch your balance. But I like to challenge myself and keep it up. And you really want to control going down and up. See, like there I had to catch my balance. You don't want to be like falling down and just coming up, because that's not going to do much for your muscle growth. So on the other leg, I go down and come back up. You want to focus on keeping the weight closer to your body, especially when you're coming back up, because if you have it out, it can like assist you in lifting you up. So you would do 8 on each leg for that one, and then take your rest, and then do both of those moves again for 3 times. So that would be your second time and then your third time. So the next move we have are dumbbell walking lunges. This move I kind of like love and hate. Like many people in the fitness community like say how much they hate Bulgarian split squats, but we do them anyways. But for me, walking lunges are the move for me that I just like, when it's in my workout, I'm like, oh my god. it kills me for some reason. So I'm just going to use some lighter dumbbells for the demonstration. So a walking lunge, you can hold the dumbbells by your side, or I sometimes, if I'm using like a lot of weight, I like to hold one big dumbbell here. That's just what I prefer. Not too many people prefer that, but when I get into heavier weight, it kind of hurts my wrists to hold it here, so that's why I do that. So, walking lunge. You want to step out with your heel first and like roll your foot like that, and then you would like go down. So, like that. And so you want to be a little bit leaned forward just because of the weight you have, especially if you hold it like I would in the front. You want to keep your hips facing forward, and you press through the front heel. So like now I'm pressing through the front heel to stand up. And your knee doesn't have to go all the way to the ground. I like to go down to the ground. That's just what I do. So this move really gets me like out of breath. That's why I don't like it so much. But I would do 3 sets of 16 total reps, so 8 on each leg. So I would just count up to 16 since you're walking. Just easier to do it that way. So that's what you would do, and then you would rest probably like a minute in between each set. So the last move of this workout are step-ups. So you would grab a bench or a box, and you want it to be low enough so that you can actually like focus on pulling up with just the front leg, like pushing up without like having to push off on the bottom leg like this, because that's not gonna work this leg as well. So like this is a good height for me. It's around my knees, and I place my foot on here, and I get close enough, and I just push through the front foot, come up, and then slowly lower down. So you can add weight to this move. I'm just not going to use any right now. So you come up and slowly lower back down. Another variation of this move is to do a lateral step up. So that would just be stepping up to the side. You can do whichever one you prefer for this workout. I prefer stepping forward. So for this move, you would do 3 sets of 8 on each leg. I like to do all 8 on one leg, all 8 on the other, and then take my rest. I would rest 1 minute in between the sets. You can do opposites and count up to 16 if that's what you prefer. So that is the end of the quad focus workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you take it with you to the gym, or if you have equipment at home, do it at home. And yeah, I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.